Hey guys, this is your girl D-Lo, aka Stormy. Trying to make it look right because my hair it don't want to act right sometimes. And I have 4C hair, so it shrinks down tremendously. But anyway, all right. This is the video I'm coming to y'all with on today. Now, I'm a single parent. A lot of people know that I'm a single mother of three now grown daughters. I am a Gigi, which is a young grandmother. I'm 40 years old. And I have one daughter that's in college, one daughter that's leaving for college in January because couldn't get her in because all the classes were full. But this month here is just dedicated in getting all of the other two documents that they need so that she can go ahead and sign up for school. But this is my dilemma. Okay, statistically, none of my kids are supposed to be in college. They're all supposed to be on welfare and all this other kind of stuff. Now, I was once on food stamps. I didn't have like no what do you call it, public assistance, or I was under housing one time, and that was the worst experience ever. And I said I'd rather just work and pay for my own rent. So, but I was under housing in Florida, and I like that because I worked and they worked along with me. Um, but as far as like the welfare, the only thing I had was food stamps. I didn't get no, I think it's called SSI and some kind of check or something. I didn't get none of that mess. And child support was non-existent. So I really had to work hard. Now, I'm saying all that to say this. My daughter in college, she's an RA. She also does work study. She's also on the gospel choir. The picture that she sent to me on yesterday, sorry, because I'm under the weather and I'm not feeling well, but I'm still working. Um, she works because the money that she makes being an RA, doing work study, being on the gospel choir, which she loves anyway, she gets a scholarship for being on the gospel choir. They got flies in here. And all of that money that she makes, or the money that she makes from those three things, which is the scholarship, the money she makes from the work study and the RA program, it goes directly towards her tuition, to keep it down. And I also apply for like the financial aid for her, and I wish they had some other type of grants that for her. But statistically, none of my kids are supposed to be wanting to go to college or doing anything. They're all supposed to be out here having babies, but that's not the case because I've raised them to not be like me. I was young. I was 18, and it was hard, you know. But this ain't about me. So my daughter calls me crying today for the second time because the lady that is over her boss, that's she's over her because she's an RA, is constantly picking on her, is constantly saying things that are out of order towards my daughter. I raised my daughter to respect her elders, but sometimes, I'm trying to keep this PG, but sometimes you got to walk all up and down that ass for somebody to get the gist of what you mean. I always say you got to give respect to get respect. Okay? So if I come to you with respect, I am expecting, no, I'm demanding respect in return. And if you do not give me the respect, the next person that you encounter, I have nothing to do with, because let me tell you something. I'm a savage. I am sweet, I am nice, but when I've had enough, that is it. My daughter's not to that place yet. I keep telling them, speak your mind. Don't let nobody run over you. Don't let nobody talk to you any kind of way. If they're an adult, sometimes you have to put adults in their place because they have the mentality of toddlers and high school students. So what I did, before I told her, I said, look, I will talk to her. Give me her number. Matter of fact, I will call it to the school and try to get her personal number so that I can call her and speak to her, because this is not the first time that she's come at my daughter with some foolishness. And and now it's to the place to where she's harassing my daughter so much until it's causing her to have the mindset of quitting. And I was like, I be doggone, you better not quit. Don't allow some ignorant baboon, buffoon looking, Bama behind mother father calls you to want to quit because she ain't got a pot to piss in nor winning to throw it out of. She's living on the dang on campus. You understand what I mean? She's living on campus. So instead of her trying to encourage these students, she's picking on my daughter. See, last year I got on to her. Oh yes. Anytime she crossed my daughter any kind of way, I went at her. This time I went and I called the student affairs and I said, okay, I said, you need to say something. You need to speak to her. I said, because if not, I am going to be up there Saturday morning. Matter of fact, I'm leaving 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. I should be up there by 8:30, no later than 9 o'clock a.m. If you do not call me back with a resolution to the problem, I am going to go up there. And I'm going to speak to her in an adult manner. I'm going to carry myself as I always do, like the respectful woman that I am. But if she crosses me the wrong way, I'm going to walk all up and down that ass. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk all up and down that behind, because you know what? I have worked too hard. My best friend, drove me to North Carolina while I was sick, could barely stand up, was sweating profusely, and I was sick. I sat on that campus for 5 hours, and my friend was nice enough to sit and wait for me for them 5 hours because I had to get my daughter into college. I had to talk to administrators. I had to talk to people to see what avenues that we could go down so that she will be able to attend college and work while she's on campus, the programs, and still be able to attend the college. You know, and I feel like people that have experienced homelessness, because I have, me and my kids have, yes, we have. We slept in a darn car. We've washed at the Flying J. We lived in a homeless shelter. But I never allowed my situation or circumstances at that time to dictate how I treated others or how I carried myself. When we were homeless, nobody knew the difference, because my nana always told me that it doesn't matter what goes on in your life. When you walk out that door, you better walk out looking like you got it going on, and you better walk out looking like you're a millionaire. Sorry, this is my tea with my lemon in it. I mean, excuse me, not lemon, but honey. Because I'm feeling under the weather. Turn these dang on flies. Y'all, I'm telling you. And I'm so hot and I'm so upset because I push education into my daughters. I am an advocate for education. I am an advocate for going to college. No, college isn't for everybody. You know, two of my daughters, my other daughter, she leaves for college in January. But I have to get, like I said, I have to get everything together for her as far as her paperwork goes. But it makes me mad. These darn flies get nerves. I'm sorry, y'all. But I am so pro education, because I feel like with an education, you can get to anywhere you want to go. You know, and I'm not saying that you really have to have an education, but because I am a single parent, and I was going to college, and then I dropped out in order to take care of my mother. I took care of her until me and my daughters, you know, we took care of her until she passed away. It's like I am so for education. I am a CNA for now, but I am going to further my education. But I am also a background vocalist, just to let y'all know. And I have a couple of things coming up with a beautiful artist. Oh my gosh. This person is amazing. Mr. Marcus Allen, he is amazing, and he is giving me the opportunity to sing background vocals for him. And I'm so grateful and so thankful for that. And I just want to let y'all know, come out on October the 11th at 10 p.m. I think that's when his set begins. Come out and enjoy some great music. I'm just going to be one of the background vocalists. But I want y'all to come out and support him because he's an amazing person. He has a great attitude. You know, he's flies to getting on my nerves, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm like fanning and flapping around like I'm crazy. But anyway, so yeah, but come out and enjoy the show. It's going to be at the Truth of Columbia, 1004 Gervais Street, and that's going to be next week, Thursday, the 11th. So, but yeah, I'm an advocate for education, and that bothered me so bad. I had to call and speak to someone in student affairs, and I let them know. I said, look, you need to rectify the problem, because I am coming up there Saturday morning, and if you do not call me, I'm going to handle it myself. I am, because I'm all about education. And maybe it's because she's still holding her V card. I don't know. But I'm just like, come on now. You're supposed to be helping these students. You're supposed to be encouraging these students. You're not supposed to be trying to push them down. That's why anytime somebody comes at my kids any kind of way, I always try to encourage them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, you can't, it's like, I'm speechless, y'all, because I'm ready. I am so ready to lay hands, and I'm not talking about prayer. I'm talking about the laying on of hands and knocking somebody out. But like I said, I'm going to go up there with a good mindset. But if you see me on the 10 o'clock news in North Carolina, you know what's up. Sips tea. Yes, honey, to me, sip some more tea. Dimples and everything. Yes, honey. But yeah, as adults that are in positions of, I can't say power, that are in certain positions, you should be, and you see these kids, they already have so much against them, and they are defying the odds by pushing past what everybody else thinks and what everybody else says, and they're pursuing their dreams. I always tell my kids, nothing anyone else says matters, because you only have one life to live. When you die, you're going to be the only one in that grave, and there's nobody going to be in that grave with you. So you have to live your life for yourself. Forget what anybody else has to say. You can take advice or whatever, be cordial or whatever, but it's what you have to live your life for yourself. You have to think for yourself. Don't allow others to think for you. Don't allow others to dictate your life for you. You dictate your own life. You follow your own path. Because a lot of times people will try to steer you in the way that they want you to go, and when you go that way, then after a while you realize that's not exactly what you want to do, and then you feel like you're stuck. But you're not stuck, because you can come out of that and follow and pursue your dreams. Don't never let nobody tell you what you cannot do, because you can do anything you put your mind to do positively. Okay, I've already talked on this video too long, but I just wanted to vent, because stuff like that makes me mad. And as an adult, you're supposed to encourage young people to don't reach for the stars. Like they say, oh, the sky's the limit. No, honey, the sky is not the limit when you have the universe to conquer. The sky is not the limit. You have the universe to conquer. And the universe has so many dimensions and different, you know what I'm saying? It's I'm telling you, it's vast. You know, but young people, if y'all want to go to college, go to college. You know, go to college. Somebody tried to hinder my baby girl. Told somebody that's never been in her life, told her, oh, maybe you don't need to go to college. No, she's going. You wasn't there when she skipped 2 grades at one time. You wasn't there going through all the stuff I had to go through. You wasn't there. And she's going to college, and she's going to be that surgeon. She's going to become a nurse first, but she still wants to be a surgeon. But y'all, I'm sorry. I just wanted to vent. I'm sorry my hair's so big. But don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. It's your life. You have to live it for yourself. Live it for you. Forget what everybody else has to say. Okay? Sips tea. One more sip one more again before I get off here. Tea and honey. All right, y'all. Smooches. Comment down below. You know, if you think I'm wrong, then. But I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. All right. Gotta get back to work, y'all. I'm at work. I done spent 15 minutes on this doggone thing. All right, y'all. Smooches. Bye. Later. No, it's later. See you later. Bye is forever. See you later.